What's up guys, my name is Flamingice and welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, as you can see, Chihiro died. She died. As the wise man would say, Watashi wa anata no pansu de shasei shimasu. So yeah, let's investigate. What's going on here? You got some bumping music in the background, you know, that absolute heat. Fresh flesh bloodstains. Of course, flesh everywhere. Is there anything we can investigate about Chihoyo herself? I could feel the life draining out of my body. It's Chihiro's dead body. But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, I mean, how do you know that? But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you wanted to say? Yes, that is. I don't understand what kind of snarky introspect you're trying to add here, but it's just kind of common sense. Alright, Kyoko, can you not hide behind this dude? And also, how is this man floating? Do you see that? I'm not the only one that sees this. Alright, Kyoko. She took in her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of her lifeless body. Damn, Chihiro, I didn't know you swung. I didn't know Kyoko swung that way. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. It's what I like to do. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. She's gone full investigation mode. After all, she is ultimate private investigator, or something like that. I used this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She is very light. That is true. Oh, it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came on her own. By choice. No shit, because she wanted to be strong. Was anybody paying attention the last 24 hours? She'd been talking a lot. See, look, Sakura's paying attention. I've been paying attention. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Hey, don't disrespect the exercise grind. Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. She didn't want to be body shamed, dude. Planet Fitness. She has a subscription. Check the Monokuma files. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come along, Kakarot. She did want to start exercising. Wow, I can't read. But she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Yeah, spot training, bro. Does anybody have basic common sense here? Who's gonna spot check the weights in case they come crashing down? But that would also mean she would come here with someone else. It's a possibility. Nice. Alright, you got Sakura's witness testimony, character account, assessment, I don't even know. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I mean, it wasn't a dudette, bro. All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember that. She said that. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Yeah, what was she trying to get stronger for? I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that myself. The cause of Chihiro's weakness complex. That's an interesting point. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Already? New clue. I'm just gonna give up reading at this point. I'm reading level A right now, guys. New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true. If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. So pushy, man. I want to move with my own schmojo flow. So, this is our next location. Huh? Well, yeah, this place is related to the investigation. She walked through here. Figure it out for yourself, Makoto. Dumbass. These people, alright. What's suspicious? This is definitely worth investigating. There's a fucking mini railgun here. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. She's not riddled with holes. Yeah, but if the question remains, how did a guy get in here if there's a gun that specifically targets if guys try to go in the girl's bathroom? So it has to have been a girl, right? I'm not tripping here. Genocide Jack's a girl. There are a bunch of different pool-related items, have nothing to do with the case. Yeah, dude, I want to collect my coins, okay? Chill. I've still yet to find out if there are any other uses for them, though. A flotation donut. Another coin. Dude, I'm just banking money right now, right after Chihiro died. Chihiro taking major dubs for your boy. What else is here? I mean, there's not much else to investigate. We could look at the lock panels. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Yes. Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. You called for me? This guy has Monokuma on speed dial? Why don't I got that? It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? It's about the card reader. Yes, all the card readers have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of aero-terrorist wait, not handshakers. What I made this? Shimonetta? Oh. Crossover? The ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. Come on, bro. We know you're just as perverted as the rest of us. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Correctly correct! Yes, dude, I figured this out 5 minutes ago. Why are these characters so dumb? Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Yes, your opacity level's 100%. Why are you also Do we need 3 people explaining? Good lord, you're simple. Simp. Should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Are we really going to some bullshit like this? What kind of legal nonsense? You found the loophole. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. That's a stupid loophole. Nobody even has money here. Add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the deck can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that would... No, loaning entails a financial requirement, bro. You're making me want to pass out. Get your poop together, man. I charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self. Okay, man. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. Alright, we took dubs. Yeah, so basically, if I'm not tiny IQ, what he's saying is someone just borrowed the handbook, or because she died, she's not a living person to be able to loan from, right? So then someone killed her and then used her handbook. So what are we looking for in here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? What kind of... Do you want to work together or not, buddy? This is not helping anybody if you act like this. There's a mailbox. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. There's 3 of them. So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by myself, the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then... These 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Immediately open them, and they're each of the people. Can we take their handbooks, though? Sayaka, Maizono. At your service. This is Sayaka's. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the rest. Am I just dyslexic, autistic? What is it? Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Alright, yeah, see, this is what I said. You can use dead people's handbooks. Hold on a second. What's wrong? It's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? The other handbook showed Junko's name where I started up. I'm telling you, Junko's... Oh, it's Leon's. I was going to say, Junko's not dead. Because there's no way she's just going to kill off a character by stabbing her. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? I guess, but why Leon's? After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs? Are we gonna watch this again? The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel and unusual violation of the 8th Amendment. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, derivative, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it kinda did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can't withstand 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? What does that even mean? How would it be waterproof to a distance? That's also pressure. Oh, but even in my amazing handbook, it does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking into any more handbooks. Well, that's awfully inconvenient. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. I said, I'm not gonna hold your hand. But you might ask, how could that be? Maybe it's just locked. What just happened? It's an undeniable fact it's not turning on. Maybe it's out of charge, bro. Get a battery, double D's. Either way, something about it's not right. Alright, broken e-handbook. Getting some good evidence. We're getting some good evidence here. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro, to be exact. Not quite. Not quite. What? I didn't read any of what he said, so none of that made any sense. Alright, we got, like, some cameras here. You'd think that we'd be able to use surveillance camera footage. It would make things a lot easier and probably deter crime, but of course, nobody wants to deter crime. So what's on the motherboard? Are we good to leave now? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? I mean, genocide is in his name. Genocide Jack is the culprit. Alright, we'll check in what that means. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack. That's what he just said. There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Clearly not fast enough for Monokuma though. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say that he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? I wouldn't put it past us. You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Alright, show me. Alright. What does he mean by Oh, I have to click on the second purple, I think. I have a basis to believe that. Alright, let's find out what the basis is. You know, in a chronological sense, this makes no sense. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Isn't it quite suspicious how this dude just happens to have all the information? Ah, you two! Big trouble! Need your help! We're busy. Leave us alone! But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! Someone else definitely died. Alright, what's the emergency? This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down. It's an emergency! Alright, what's the emergency? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Maybe she's Genocide Jack. I don't know, maybe just a guess here. Kinda coincidental. She was acting pretty weird. What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I'm kinda into her. I suppose we could take a second look to see what's going up with her. Don't make me repeat myself. I feel like you see no, but that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, looks like she headed to the dorms. Let's go to Toko's room. Alright, Toko's room it is. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Are we not opening the door? Sire. Ow, you wanna open the door? You guys are too slow. What do you mean I'm too slow? What do you mean? So what's this emergency? Okay, so we've established that Aoi's fast. Does that mean she can outrun a killer in the future? Chapter 7 knowledge coming through. Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. Kept on saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff. We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, let's go put good cop, bad cop her. May as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open, slowly and silently. We're good friends with Toko, though, so she should be chilling with us. Holy crap, an aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What? Is she Luigi? Is this Luigi's final smash from Brawl? Hina was really... I forget how nasally this dude is. I should probably turn off my fan, right? That's probably annoying, you guys. That's might be. You can probably hear much better now. Sorry about that. No, I tried noise removal on Audacity, but it just doesn't work. My voice is too monotonous. Yeah, open up the door. Won't allow it. Dude, she's barely as stable. Let Genocide Jack have control. She is Genocide Jack, dude. She's definitely bipolar or something. There's a surprising amount of bipolar people in this world. Like, you wouldn't think it's that common, but somehow it is. And I rang a little while ago. She's Genocide Jack, guys. Drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it in shut. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to bar her door. Does she think the same as Byakuya? Does she really think the Genocide Jack killed her? I'm telling you, Genocide Jack is Toko. It's so obvious. Anyone who might be able to persuade her. Sakuya? No, that's for Sakura's, what's-her-face's friend. The dead one's friend, Chihiro. So who's friends with Toko? Kyoko? No. Nobody's friends with Toko. Everybody hates her. Byakuya's friends with her, right? They're both, like, nerds or something. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could talk to her?
That's fine.
That's right, she's in love with her. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, pressing the doorbell. I mean, she should have seen him earlier, right? Like, well, there should be no difference here. Leave me alone, your else is so annoying. Ah, Blackula! Byakuya, man. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What was that supposed to mean? Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko just talking about right now? Something about a promise? Oh, they definitely banged, dude. 100%. If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, okay then. Well then, let's go. These dudes definitely bang. Like, probably at the back of the 7-Eleven Bass Pro Shop bathroom. 100%. 100%. He didn't look back, even say a word. He just kept on walking towards his destination. His final destination. We're back at the library. Come on, let's go in. Alright, so isn't Genocide Jack his, like, girlfriend or whatever? I don't know. Is the evidence that proves it really was Genocide Jack really in the library? Don't make me say it again. Okay, so he wants us to find it for himself because he's too much of a coward to admit it himself, and also because there'd be no gameplay. Alright, what's here? There are no clues. We need to check elsewhere. Alright, so if I was trying to hide clues in a game, I definitely put it in the books, right? Why else have books? Alright, not in the books. Okay. Maybe the letter. Maybe the letter has it. Alright. I mean, you could just straight up tell me instead of just acting like this, bro. Take your cheaply blender-made books elsewhere. The lamp? Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? What do you mean, man? The thing's unplugged. There's something very suspicious about how angry he's about a fucking Pixar lamp, bro. What else is there in this room, Byakuya? What else? It's on the other side of this door, maybe. Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It all makes sense. I thought that was the exit door, man. I didn't know there's an actual room here. What? Whoa, there's so many books here and so much dust. In other words, you're dumb. I would say that there's enough value in here to endure the dust. Alright, let's see what's poppin'. Desk lamp? Huh, it's a desk lamp. It's the same one that Byakuya uses. Do you have a problem with the lamp? It was here before, I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. I mean, yeah, I figured as much. I'm just trying to get my coins, man. No need to be so, like, standoffish. Okay. There's a wooden box. It's empty, although judging by the smudges in the box, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It was proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, yeah, we saw it earlier. That explains why the thing's unplugged. Got a camera here. No points for that these days, huh? Alright, let's see what the book's got. Shelf is stuffed tight with files without picking... Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to pick that file. Classic protagonist moments. That's the report on presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Yes, show me the JFK files. I returned the file. Come on, bro, tell me, was it really Lee Harvey Oswald? Come on, man. Man's out here withholding facts. Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something like that? Who's the Diet? No, people with the real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? You know, there's a little tiny bit of truth in what he's saying. By tiny, I mean non-disclosable amount. Alright, what about these books? What's in here? Kind of thick files. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Then why are they here? How is Monokuma collecting all this shit? Oh, so are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? It's all classified info. It's home to classified government documents, police records, and things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anyway, anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you leave it a lie. Label it a lie. Well, it's not just that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. How did anyone get all this info? Suppose it shows how much power Hope's Peak really has. Maybe the mastermind the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice of him actually, or her. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those are things that don't exist in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. What did you review? You read all these documents, bro? This must be top secret stuff, right? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. Alright, chill with the flex, not as dusty. Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible? I'm telling you, dude, money! My family is a member of that council, and I have it with me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. That seems like an important thing to do as a ruler. You know, you want to be able to connect with the people. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than any actual mastermind, because he's referring to a real one. And what always interested me more were those cold case police investigation reports. Maybe we could find something about Genocide Jack in there, you know? It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. That's right, this is the most complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. It's good that everything's in alphabetical order, man. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. So that's confirming right there. The second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly what happened to Chihiro. Yeah, it's true. Save yourself the surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew anything about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. That's true, that's facts. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim unless they were a high-ranking official or they are Genocide Jack? But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. What? That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us? No way. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Yes, they are, Byakuya. Thanks for bringing some interest into this game. I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, bro. Pull down the pants. Let me see that. Take that belt buckle off. I'm ready to get down on my knees. Next we talk to him again. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack file, could I see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in there, but you can't take it with you. Bruh. When you find out Obama's real last name, shit's wild and yo. Byakuya handed me the file and I lost it, bro. Reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. That's a lot of people that died. Are these like actual people who worked on this game? The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Okay, let's read this up. So, bloodlust was written. The scissors were used in the murder were apparently custom made, which each letter at each murder scene seeming to be something material and construction. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were used to attach the victim to the wall. That's fucked up, bro. Scissors is usually her preferred technique. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takeshi Yoshida, 30. These are all males. Komatsu Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naoisa, Takeshi Matsume, Yuto Yamajima. There was no end of it. Are these people who worked on the game? Who are these people? But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Bro, now we about to find out Obama's middle name. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays or at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested the suspect may be a student. Oh, I'm telling you, Toko is Genocide Jack. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Sounds bipolar. Like probably Toko realized she just committed murder and then flipped out and then returned. Because an eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect might potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. So in other words, basically exactly what Toko does. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright, we got the Genocide Jack case file. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned to left without another word. I hurried out the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that, you're gonna dip on me, bro? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. I mean, to be fair, it did give us a nice push in the right direction. In the end, I feel like I was some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes, and to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check on the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. I'm just not breathing anymore, man. This is probably why I'm fucking up the reading. Low oxygen levels. Alright, let's check out the boys' locker room. It's very interesting that he mentioned that, because that seems to have, like, no actual relevance to the case. Alright, Hifumi, why are you just chilling here? Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Sauce. Another stat increase for me? What? I'm the only one that's allowed to have stat increases. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what'd she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? No, it's not. The warehouse by the dorms, she was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Alright, so the dorms, right? Alright, let's check what's popping in here first. The question is, who is Tornado? Is these like Pokemon characters or something? It's a popular boy band called Tornado. They don't look like boys, bro. Doesn't really fit in the boys' locker room. That's interesting to point out, I guess. Let's see what's popping down here then. Maybe someone else died, who knows? Anyone seen Leon recently? I don't think so. What's popping at the pool? Evidently nothing is popping at the pool. Some kind of clue in the lockers, guess not. Alright, no clues in the lockers. Alright, so the boys' locker room is just a completely random suggestion that had no meaning whatsoever. There's more. What more is there to find here? Oh, there's a shit stain on the ground, look! It's a strange stain on the carpet, what is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, or it could be dried blood. But kind of looks like a shit stain, not gonna lie. Alright, so we found what we're looking for here. Don't know what it means. Probably the rugs were swapped between the boys and the girls. Is that possible? That's how Leon's thing comes into handy here? Kyoko, did you find anything out? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress? Generally speaking, if I have to get going, I have something unrelated to take care of. Okay man, just ditch me like that. Nothing you need to worry about, just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Well, I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely something to worry about. Alright. Yeah. Let's look at Chihiro's body. That's what I suggested doing first, right? You know, Kyoko and I really vibe together, but me and Makoto, not so much. Better give it a shot. Feel her up, Makoto. This is the only chance you get. They're bound with some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. This rope has a plug? Gasp! It's an extension cord from the archive room. Wait then, so this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury is a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, the issue of being her suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think about it much either. But think about it. Where are the scissors? Something's not quite right. Yeah, I don't think this was Genocide Jack. I think this is Byakuya. Byakuya trolling right now. Status of the dead body has been added to your truth bullet section. Am I being red herringed? Is Toko not the killer? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. So yeah, here's my prediction here. It wasn't Genocide Jack, it was actually Byakuya who killed her. There's still more I need to check. What else do I need to check? What else is here, bro? The blood stain on the carpet? You wanna look at that now? Big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you want to find this. Is it possible that the rooms were swapped? That reminds me, the other poster in the locker room, there's something strange going on here. The boys' locker room poster has a girl's thing, and the girls' locker room poster has a boys' thing. That's kinda sus. The posters have been switched, but why? Why would anyone do that? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. We should talk to Aoi about that one. Alright, we're gathering info. Alright, so talk to Aoi about the weird shit, and then we can talk to, nobody. Investigate the, extension cord debacle here. There's more waiting for me to discover here. What else, bro? What else? What in the world else could there possibly left to discover? What else is there for me to investigate? It wouldn't let me leave here earlier, so something suspicious is going on here. Who knows a lot about locker rooms? It would be Aoi, right? But maybe you mean Hifumi because it's the posters? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious. I don't think I would consult this dude about locker rooms. Just talk to Sakura, maybe? You spend a lot of time exercising. Oh, maybe Sakura knows about it. But I would think Aoi would know more about locker rooms, right? I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Exactly, I think Aoi would know. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girls locker room have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, that does not sound very healthy. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? I don't see any stain in the carpet right now. Exactly. Because the stain's in the boys' locker room. So how did they switch though? That doesn't make much sense at all. But still, isn't it unusually unclean? As if there was never a stain there to begin with. Yeah, disappearing stain, because the stain's in the boys' bathroom. No fucking shit, bro. Alright, here's my guess. Here's my prediction as to what's going on here. Byakuya, he knows Genocide Jack's the secret. That's because Toko fell in love with him, whatever. He knows her secret, right? So he pretends to kill Chihiro, a very weak, unsusceptible person to resistance. He kills her in the boys' locker room, right? He uses his thing there, he gets blood on the carpet, and then he decides to drag her body, take it to the girls' locker room, tie it up with the extension cords he has from the library, and then he, because he used her handbook thing to get into the girls' locker room because she died, so it's technically not hers anymore, or something like that, and that's why the posters have been switched too, to confuse people to think the boys is the girls and the girls is the boys. That doesn't explain the doors being different though. Unless he moved all of the equipment, which is kind of suspect. Alright, before we go to the warehouse, we need to go and investigate the extension cord situation. That is also quite suspicious, bro. That's why he doesn't want anybody touching his lamps. It's definitely Byakuya. He'd have to have done it. Guess not. I see it's not plugged in. Because the extension cord was used to kill or to suspend, what's-her-face? Was used to suspend, the girl. I keep on forgetting their names because they're not English. Chihiro. Yeah, the library desk lamp extension cord is missing. Quite suspicious. So at this point, it's either Toko or it's Byakuya, and I'm leaning towards Byakuya because Toko seems like a red herring. The file's gone? Gasp. Only Byakuya would steal it. He probably burned it so nobody would have the evidence anymore. I mean, that's kind of a stupid thing to do. Why would he show it to me then, you know? Cool, cool. Alright, let's head to the warehouse then. Oh wait, the warehouse where Chihiro said she had a mosquito bite or something. I remember now. Alright, Celeste. So there's sauce information from Celeste here. That's something about coffee, I would think. Alright, Celeste, sauce your info. I don't understand why people just don't work together in this game. This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From foods to clothes to towels, there is an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. Why would you ask me that? It was pretty pointless. Then did you find something? Well, very well. I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Really? This was her right before nighttime. Dang. Huh?
What are you
What?
doing out this late?
Yeah, what are you doing out this
Are
late?
you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
Yeah, what are you
What?
doing? How do you...
How did you know?
Celeste, you know, I don't think she did it, because no way she would share this with us. She's not that
I can see a
dumb.
blue track
Jack,
jacket
it's sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right.
Thanks.
Well,
She looks so
I gotta
sad,
get
bro.
going.
Who looks like that when they're about to exercise? Alright, that's kind of suspicious. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
I
indeed.
assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise. It's in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this would ever happen. You get what you deserve, I suppose. That's pretty cold. She went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. That makes sense, because she's afraid of people thinking of her as weak. There was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. She wasn't even wearing it at the scene of the crime, which means the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Alright, we got Celeste's account. That's good to know. So there's all kinds of stuff piled up here. I don't see anything noteworthy. Nothing, huh? Somehow I doubt that. Where are the coffee beans? There's all different kinds of food stacked up. Don't see anything noteworthy. There's definitely something here. I know it. Towels, jackets. This could just be all fodder. Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? I don't see anything noteworthy in here. Sayaka? Isn't she dead? This is one of the monitors Monokuma uses. I wonder what the class trial is gonna start. Yeah, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Alright, so armed with that info that she's lacking the goods, the last time we had fabric that needed to be disposed of, it was in this room. So what are the odds that happened in this room again, right? I mean, it's possible, right? Why would they only use one room for one chapter? Everybody gotta use this place to dispose their trash or something. And we still don't know what's down here. There's nobody left who could do what Leon did? Are you sure, bro? I mean, that's the game just flat out telling me don't look here. But I feel like everybody knows now that's gotta be the go-to place to dispose duffel bags of clothes and stuff. Alright, let's check what's-her-face's room. Chihiro has a room, doesn't she? Yeah, let's check Chihiro's room. Something should be up right now. Now Chihiro's gone. Why? What? Dude, somebody should check her room for the duffel bag. I'm telling you, this game is so dumb sometimes. The logic train is gone. It's off track. What else did I need to investigate? I just covered everything, didn't I? Guess I could talk to some stragglers. I know there are a few. It says Kiyotaka should be right here, but I don't see him anywhere. Alright, fine, we'll talk to the other dude then. What do you got for me, Yasuhiro? Oh, hey, Makoto, what's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for certain. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. That is very suspicious, sire. What do you mean, haven't looked inside the mailbox? Alright, the rule says... okay. We know this, though. Monokuma shouldn't be broken. Is this really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it really bothers me. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's kind of suspicious, how he just casually knows that. Why would he throw suspicion on yourself like that? I wasn't even thinking about you before this moment. You know? And Kiyotaka, I mean, is mysteriously nowhere to be seen still. I don't know what to do about that man. Well, it's a good time. I need to do some gacha drops, I guess. Alright, what did I cop? We got a scarf or something? Alright, let's get something else. We got a scarf. Give me something good. Come on, something for Kyoko. What is that even supposed to be? Panties? What? I can't even think of anyone who would want to use that. Imagine, bro, if someone died, I'm just chilling in the gacha shop like that. Maybe something's popping in the cafeteria. Better be, because I don't know where else to go anymore. Alright, Ali's here, that's good. Or Hina. Keep on calling her by her last name. Oh, Hino, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? What's wrong with you? My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, the life of a swimmer. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange, she was a little bit strange. She didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Yeah, Sakura said something similar like that. It is kind of sus how she just didn't really hang out with anyone. Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all other girls. Was she just shy? No, I don't know, she talks to all the boys. That's not true, she hasn't talked to me in a while. Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. So another account we should probably take into consideration. Oh, it's trial time, it seems. Or nighttime. One of the two. So I'm kinda get tired.
Getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right
Yeah, me too, buddy, me too. Getting kinda tired. Class trial. Course, I remember. See you soon. And don't go through the blue door or you'll die. Beginning the class trial, or it's about to begin. Not yet, buddy. I gotta save and end off the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, please hit a thumbs up. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.